It's party week, because Silly Stories for Kids turns 2. To celebrate, we've opened a very special members page on our website. If you sign up as a member before this Saturday, you go into the draw to win a $100 Silly Stories for Kids gift voucher. On the members page, you can access colouring sheets and you can even listen to our extra special audiobook, Pim Pim's Grand Adventure. Head over to the website and sign up now to help us make more fun, silly, and crazy content. Did somebody say crazy? Pim Pim, no! So, two little kids named Gus and Frank are currently in a car with Pim Pim, Teddywinkle, Tiger Pal, and the Chimp Brothers. They're on their way to the ice cream shop. But really, they need to be getting to Benigo's to fix the very special machine. Okay, how far are we from the ice cream shop? I think we're getting close. I hope so, because I am very, very hungry and I'm so excited to get my favorite flavor of ice cream. What's your favorite flavor? Said Gus. I cannot tell you, said Pim Pim. It is a secret. A secret? Why is it a secret? Said Frank. That is a very special secret and I cannot tell you why it is even a secret. I think he just hasn't decided yet, said Teddywinkle. I have too decided, I think, said Pim Pim. The kids laughed. All right, we're here, said one of the Chimp Brothers. Okay, we need to be quick. Remember, this is just a quick stop so that we can get to Benigo's house. Okay, shoo! Pim Pim dove out the window without even opening the door or opening the window. Did he just smash my window? I think so, said Gus. They quickly jumped out the car to go inside and see what was happening with Pim Pim. Okay, Mrs. Ice Cream Lady, can I please get a taste of every single flavor? What? Said Teddywinkle. Yeah, I need to try them all to decide which one I want. I thought you said that you were here to pick your favourite, said Gus. Yes, but how do I know which one is my favourite if I do not try them all? Okay, Mrs. Ice Cream Lady, please, a little taster of every single flavour. Okay, said the lady. Here you go, love. She started to give him tiny little paddle pop sticks with a tiny bit of ice cream on each. He tasted them one by one. Oh, yummy chocolate. Ooh, this one's tasty. I like the strawberry. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, I think I know that smell. Hang on, said Teddywinkle. What did you just give him? Said Pim Pim as he put it in his mouth. Well, that's actually our very special flavour. It's coconut. We won awards for that. Uh-oh, said one of the Chimp Brothers. Why uh-oh, said Gus. Because coconut makes Pim Pim go coconuts. Pim Pim started to go berserk. He flew up into the air and started cartwheeling across the roof. As he started to spin around the room, the kids were watching. Look at him go, said Gus. Uh-oh, said Frank. He's about to land in the ice cream. Pim Pim started swimming through all the buckets of ice cream. Somebody grab him, yelled Benigo. Don't worry, said Tiger Pal. I'm experienced at this stuff. Oh, get him! Tiger Pal ran and dove into the air. It turns out, though, that Tiger Pal can't quite fly yet, so all he did was land in a big sloshy pile of ice cream. Yow! This is gross, said Tiger Pal. Actually, it's kind of fun. Hey, look, I'm making an ice cream angel, he said as he laid on his back, waving his arms back and forth. Somebody grab him! Yelled one of the Chimp Brothers as he jumped into the air to try and grab Pim Pim. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa! As he continued to flip around, it seemed like he was starting to slow a little bit. Don't worry, said Gus. I think he's slowing down. And he stopped right next to a tub of ice cream. Ooh, ice cream. I'll try this one. Not the coconut again, said Teddywinkle. Said Pim Pim. Coconut! Said Pim Pim. The kids tried to catch him, but Pim Pim was too fast. He was flipping and spinning, and the lady from the ice cream shop was... Next, please, she said. Chimpanzee, what would you like? Would you like the banana one? It's very tasty. Okay, said one of the Chimp Brothers, as he took the ice cream cone off the lady and sat down, starting to eat. All the while, Pim Pim was continuing to spin and flip and knock over everything inside the ice cream shop. It It was a very funny sight to be seen. People outside the ice cream shop could see the windows and the walls getting completely covered in ice cream as a purple, well, not really so purple anymore, a kind of purple, kind of ice cream covered creature was flipping and spinning and twirling and doing all kinds of ridiculous things inside. "That place looks like fun," said a man. "Can we go in there, Daddy? I want one of those ice creams," said a little girl. "I think we'll wait till that thing's stopped." And as they watched, the commotion inside seemed to slow down. And then Pim Pim sat on the ground. "Okay, I think I have decided that my favorite flavor is actually the choc raspberry berry mint caramel flush." "The what?" said Teddywinkle, with an ice cream cone on his head. "That patch right there," said Pim Pim, as he pointed to a patch on the ground where there was a swirl of all kinds of ice cream. Gus went over and dipped his finger in. "Ooh, that is yum. Try it." Frank came over and tasted it too. "That's delicious." They grabbed some spoons and sat on the floor eating ice cream. "This has been an amazing adventure," said Frank. "Yeah," said Gus. "I've had a lot of fun." "But this isn't the adventure," said Teddywinkle. "We need to get to Benigo's house." "Oh yeah, I forgot about that," said Pim Pim. "Oh, let me finish my banana ice cream first," said one of the chimp brothers. "Yeah, I'm trying the banana berry," said the other chimp brother. They were sitting in the corner at a table, eating ice creams out of waffle cones. They looked very delicious. "What did you think of the coconut?" said the lady at the counter. "Oh, it was very tasty. Maybe I'll try a little bit more of that one," said Pim Pim. "No!" said Teddywinkle. "We are leaving!" as he grabbed Pim Pim by the foot and continued to drag him out of the shop. The kids were laughing. "Thank you very much," they said. "We'll see you next time." "Oh, bye. We hope you enjoyed your ice cream," said the lady. "Oh, it was good. I like that banana flavour. Yeah, it's good. Thank you. Bye," said the chimp brothers as they walked back out to their car. Nobody is getting in my car looking like that," said one of the chimp brothers. They all looked at themselves. They were completely covered in ice cream. "But what are we going to do?" said Frank. I don't know," said Gus. "But we need to get clean." "I have an idea," said Pim Pim. "What's your idea?" said one of the chimp brothers. "I think that if I lick it all off my fur, I will be clean again and I will get to eat a lot more ice cream." "That is a terrible idea." "Yeah," said Teddywinkle. "There is no way that will work." I've got an idea," said Gus. "What is it?" said Teddywinkle. "Look," he said, pointing over towards a fountain in the centre of town. "We could wash ourselves in the fountain and then we'd be all clean." "I've got a better idea," said one of the chimp brothers. What is that?" said Pim Pim. He reached into his car and pulled out some water bombs. "Water fight," he said, as he threw the first water bomb at Pim Pim. "Hey, look, I'm cleaner. My turn," he said, reaching inside the car and pulling out another one. Whoom, psh, it went all over Teddywinkle. "Oh, it's working. Have you got any more of those?" "Yeah, we had a very special water balloon maker installed in our car. If I press this button here..." He pressed the button inside the car, and all of a sudden, the seats were all completely filled with water bombs. "Now you're ready. Cop this!" He threw another one across at Tiger Pal. "Hey! That was a good one. My turn. And I'm going to fly over the top of you and drop them on your heads. Watch this," he said, as he picked up 2 water balloons and tried to jump back into the air, but Tiger Pow still couldn't fly. "Ow," he said as he fell to the ground. "All right, I'll throw them." He started throwing the water balloons. The boys picked up a couple as well. And in no time, everybody was throwing water balloons at everybody else and having so much fun. As they were finished the last of the water bombs, they looked at themselves. "We're all clean. All right, everybody back in the car. It's time to go to Benigo's." "Okay," said Pim Pim, "but we just need to stop for one more thing." "What is that?" said Teddywinkle. "I think that we should stop for ice cream." "We just got ice cream!" "Yes, but I didn't get to eat most of it because it was all caught in my fur and I had to wash it off. So maybe we could stop for another ice cream." "No," said Teddywinkle. "We need to go to Benigo's." "Okay, we don't need to stop for ice cream." As they all climbed back in the car, they started to drive towards Benigo's house. As they were driving along, though, Pim Pim noticed something out the window. "Oh, look, an airport. That would be quicker. Come on, let's go," he said, as he dove out the window of the car once more. "Where'd he go?" said the chimp brother. "Quick, pull over," said Teddywinkle. So the chimp brothers pulled over the car and looked, and there was Pim Pim already climbing into a plane. "Hey, look, I found one. Okay, I'm gonna fly up and see how it goes. Okay, you can follow me. Everybody find your own plane," he said. "No, Pim Pim, you can't take a plane." But it was too late. He was already taking off into the air and starting to lift off the ground. "Don't Don't worry, guys, said Tiger Pal. I'll fly up and get him. Here I go. He ran and jumped into the air, and Tiger Pal still could not fly. Ow, he said. I don't think it's going to work. What do we do? Said Teddywinkle. Just then they looked across, and there was another plane that already had a pilot inside. Hey, what are you guys doing? The pilot was a panda. Panda Pete, what are you doing here? Well, I've been having flying lessons. I really like planes, so I thought, why not learn to fly them properly? Hey, any chance that you could give us a bit of a lift? Oh, yeah, sure, jump in. So Teddywinkle, Frank, Gus, Tiger Pal, and the Chimp Brothers all raced over to Panda Pete's plane. They climbed in. Okay, where are we going? Said Panda Pete. Follow that Pim Pim. Pim Pim? Said Panda Pete. I think he means the plane that's spinning around in circles and doing flips, said Gus. Yeah, said Frank. Is he doing a backflip? I think so, said Panda Pete. Okay, let's go, said Panda Pete. He turned on the engines and the plane started to lift into the air. Follow that Pim Pim, yelled Gus. Yeah, said Frank. Catch that Pim Pim. This episode is brought to you by Panda Pete's Charter Planes. If you ever find yourself in need of a quick flight to anywhere in the whole entire world, make sure that you fly Panda Pete, because I love airplanes and I can do really cool tricks and make it really, really fun. Haha, we hope you're enjoying the Silly Stories for Kids extra long, extra special birthday story. All right, make sure you tune in tomorrow so that you can hear the final part. Okay, we'll see you there. Bye! Silly Stories for Kids is only possible thanks to the support of our listeners. If you want to help us make more stories, music, books, live shows, and so much more, head over to sillystoriesforkids.com and join the family.